Good evening, hello, and welcome back to Gabos Sports. We got a big show for you tonight. In case you've been wondering where we've been, it's none of your business. I'm joined by a familiar panel. I won't take too much time. We'll dive straight into it. But Mr. Booty rejoins us. Mr.
What you
Boots, how are
saying,
you
guys?
getting on, mate?
How you doing? Yeah, all good, man. Just keeping up with the window. Arsenal doing Arsenal like things. Bit weird, but we move in it.
We move. And we've got two United and QPR representatives with us. Let me start with Hus. Hus, how's it going, man? How you doing?
All good, man. All good. Good to be on. Speak to these fine gentlemen.
And last but not least, representing what team is that?
This is El Etifake. El Etifake.
Oh, that's the one that Gerard managed.
Yeah.
Hell of an outfit. But yeah, Issa, man, how's it going, bro?
Yeah, all good, bro. Boring, innit? Pre-season hasn't even started. It's just United lingering in the transfer market, targeting the wrong personnel. But yeah, boring stuff.
Yeah, man, we've got a show full of misprofiled targets, and a lot of money being spunked on shit players. So, Booty, without further ado, I think probably the biggest story of the day so far is that Arsenal have just had a bid rejected of 50 million Great British pounds for Noni Madueke. How do you feel, man?
Well, bro, you know it is, yeah. I do this thing, yeah, with every Arsenal signing that I hate, yeah. I bug out. Well, to be fair, with this one, I didn't even bug out. I've become numb to this now. But I just go through. I'm like, you know what? I try to make sense of it, and then I come back. It's like a full circle. I come back thinking, yeah, this is absolutely abysmal, like business. But I was like, bro, it's a backup right winger for £50 million. Yeah, bro, we could get. I'm sure there's someone in some sort of league that we can just sign as a backup for Saka. And if they're thinking that this isn't a backup and this is going to be our starting left winger, then brother, we are finished as a football club. We're cooked. That's my thoughts, bro.
Listen, I'm going to give my thoughts, but I want to get the rival fans' opinions first. Hussey, I mean, I don't know how much of Madueke you've watched, but what do you make of this news?
I think it's abysmal business. I can't lie. I think it's so funny, bro. I don't understand you lot. It's like one step forward, two steps back. But the more alarming thing, if I was an Arsenal fan, is what the fuck is Nwaneri in Arteta's eyes? Like, what does he see in him? Or what does he not see in him for this to be happening? Because I heard, listen, I'm not too clued up on Arsenal transfers. I'm not. I heard Chelsea are interested in him. I don't know how much truth there is in that.
They ain't getting him.
Yeah. They won't get him.
Nah. The reports are that basically Arsenal don't see him as a right winger. They see him more as a 10.
Rightfully so.
The facts that the noise that he's not going to sign is all noise. It's just that he was on holiday. He's back now, and the reports are saying that he's going to sign. He wants to stay at Arsenal. I think he was saying, bro, it doesn't make. He's not going to sign for Arsenal because of game time, but he's going to go sign for Chelsea. You have 7,000 youngsters, and they're bringing in another airport full of youngsters. Like, doesn't add up.
Fair enough. But back to Madueke, bro, I don't get it, man. Like, he has his positives, but there's more negatives than positives. I think you're low-key doing Chelsea a favour by getting rid of him and shifting him for that much money. Yeah, don't think it's good business, man. And it doesn't make me think, yeah, Arsenal are going to win the league next season. Like this sort of signing, it doesn't. It's I don't know. I find it quite funny. But I'd be fucking fuming if I was an Arsenal fan. I'll be livid.
Issa, looks like you've got some thoughts on your mind, man. Do you want to share them with the group?
Listen, yeah. I don't care. Like, I'm not interested in how much you're paying for him. Yeah? If you don't have money to spend and you want to allocate 50, 40, 30, 70 on him, that's not my. That won't be my concern as an Arsenal fan. unless it's getting in the way of buying players that you need. Like if you're gonna go for Gokores and it's gonna get in the way of that, I'll be rattled. But now listen, yeah, stay silent until you hear a better player than Madueke. Raheem Sterling, Trossard, Gabriel Martinelli.
Trossard. I'm already going Trossard's better
No,
than
no, stay silent.
Madueke,
Someone
bro.
mute him. Someone mute him. Someone mute him. Kai Havertz.
Trossard, bro, what he's objectively better. What has
Bro,
Madueke
he's not,
done that has got you
not
to
better.
rate him
Bro,
higher than Trossard?
you're in love. You're in love, yeah, with the idea of
I hate
Martinelli
Trossard.
when he was younger.
I hate Trossard.
Yeah, no, but Trossard's old, bro. Trossard's old. He's cooked, bro. He's finished. He's got
Okay,
grey hair.
all right, yeah,
Chill out.
okay, agreed.
Sterling. This is your attacking options from last year. Sterling,
Gone,
Martinelli, Trossard, Havertz,
going.
fucking Marino. Who else did you that have? Gabriel Jesus, who was fucking bruv, nowhere to be seen. Bro, you have. I would say, yeah. Although you need a centre forward, you need another player who's direct. Like, okay, bro, Saka does his thing on the right, yeah. But no one else is matching him being direct. That kind of player, someone who's gonna get a player, someone who's got confidence,
Yeah, but
who's got a bit of what do you call it? He doesn't give a shit in it. You can see Madueke when he plays. Yeah, you hate playing against a player like that, bro. When
Yeah,
you
but
watch him as a rival fan, you say that again.
Issa, I was gonna say, bro. Okay, I didn't speak up when you said all those players because I'm not 100% convinced that Trossard at this stage of his career is better than Madueke or whatever, and I'm on the fence with that, anyways. But I don't really care. My point with you is his best position, Madueke, is right wing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our best forward at the club is a right winger. Yeah. We're spending £50 million. Yeah, and we know spend money like that. Sorry, what were you saying, Iga?
It's going to be more. They rejected 50 million.
55 million pounds, yeah, on Madueke, and not be able to play him in his best position at all times. It doesn't make sense, bruv.
I highly doubt, yeah. I don't know, but I highly doubt he's being signed as a backup for Saka, innit? Unless Arteta sees him fitting in better in another position.
Yeah, but that's worse then. So you're saying that we're signing a right winger, yeah, and playing him on the left.
No, I understand what you're saying, innit? But I'm saying maybe, I don't know, yeah. If he's a backup for Saka and you're paying 50+ million pounds, all right, it's a waste of money. But if Arteta, like, bro, there's like Kai Havertz, no one was really gonna see him playing as a centre forward, innit? And you lot have used him as a centre forward for the last two seasons. And bro, he's done better than some other players who play centre forward at other clubs. But what I'm saying is, Madueke, although all right, he's looked best on the right when he's playing for Chelsea. But I don't know, innit? I haven't analysed him in that much depth to know. Listen, can he do a job in attacking mid position? Can he do a job on the left? Is he a utility player? Is he going to play on the left, play in the middle, play on the right? Like, I don't know all these things in it. But if you're willing to spend that much on a player, Arteta's definitely seen something in him. And like I said, the money is all right, cool, 50 million, whatever. Bro, Arteta's like, although I'm not his biggest fan, he's not retarded to spend 50 million on a player if he's going to get in the way of other signings.
Yeah.
Like, if you get your centre forward, that's the most important thing, innit? If you come say, all right, we've signed Madueke for 50 million, we're gonna have to go for a cheaper option as a centre
Shall I
forward.
tell you what stinks? Shall I tell you what stinks? Yeah, bro, this is what stinks. Yeah, and I'll relate it back to you as a United fan, bro. Okay, first, the idea of signing a backup winger for Saka, I'm not against that at all. We've needed that for time, and I'm in the minority that don't rate Nwaneri being a backup to Saka. I don't think that's his best position, and I don't think he's a viable option to play if Saka was missing. They're game in, game out. But whatever, yeah. But spending 50 mil on a guy that plays for Chelsea, that we fucking go back to every summer and buy a player off them. Bro, this is what's nasty. Bro, if it was Madueke from fucking PSV or Crystal Palace for maximum 40 mil, 30 mil, bro, on my life, I'll praise it. I'll be like, and you know, by the way, Madueke is on 50k a week. And apparently he's not going to be, he's going to be on the same wages come and move into Arsenal. So that's one silver lining I see in it. But even then, you're giving 50 mil, yeah, to these. I hate Chelsea, bro. I hate Chelsea. And every year we go and give them 50 M's for a guy that they're not too fussed about losing, bro.
Wait. Forget what Chelsea think of him, and forget what you think of Chelsea. Him as a player, do you not rate him?
I think he's a good player. Is he worth 50 mil? No way, bro. No, especially that he's a Chelsea player, bro. Like,
But wait,
why would you-
Elanga's going for 55, 60 million pounds, bro.
Yeah, but Elanga outperformed Madueke last year, bro.
Yeah, but I hear it, but I still think Madueke, his ability is much higher than Elanga's, bro.
Bro, but I don't know that. I can't agree with that wholeheartedly and say
I can.
What you think Madueke is better than Elanga?
100%, man. He can go both ways.
Yeah.
He arguably plays better for Chelsea when he plays on the left, but the bro, AC Milan want 50 million for Rafael Leao. It's like, what are we even doing here, bro? Feel what I'm saying? And then you spent all these years, doing this culture and this and where this this team is like regimented and no silly business and all this stuff, and you get this guy, bro, who is extra from a SBTV video, bro. What the fuck are we doing, man? What the fuck are we doing? I don't even understand what's going on anymore. I can't even wrap my mind around this, bro. Because just from the optics, you got to imagine, even as him, as a grown man who logs onto Twitter, and then there's a hashtag trending saying no to Madueke. I've never seen that from a football player before in my life, by the way. I know people get angry when they're signing players, but I've never seen a trending hashtag saying no to your surname. I don't want this guy anywhere near me.
Wait, let me just say something, yeah? People who hate on Madueke, it's not about his footballing ability. It's just about him as a person. They just don't rate him as a person. I promise you.
You're not doing the Phil Campbell race
his
car
arrogance. He's got the arrogance and cockiness and whatever. And he probably chats more than he can for his what he's actually achieved so far. But bro, if you look at him on pure football ability, bro, I think he's a very good player. He's still raw as well.
Yeah, raw. We ain't got time, bro. Today
there's two things here.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Sorry, did you? My thing.
Yeah.
Did you pause for me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Listen, two things. But first and foremost, this guy Madueke, because I watched a fair amount of Chelsea last season to have a decent opinion on this, I think. But this guy's incredibly selfish. Yeah, this guy pisses off his teammates like no tomorrow. Yeah, that's one. Two, he's the type of guy, he's not even the type of guy. I remember him doing this very specific thing. I couldn't tell you which game it was. Chelsea lost 3-1 or 4-1. Yeah, and this guy scored, and he put a picture up on Twitter. Like he won the game for them, like he was the man of the moment. But this sort of personality is the sort of personality we like United like signing, where it just ends up being a shit show, and then there's all this internal politics and blah blah blah. Madueke's best positions here, da 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 da. It's just a shit show of a signing. I don't know. I didn't. You know, when I first read it, I thought it was a Romano parody account. Of my life, I actually thought it was a Romano parody account posting it. And then I was like, oh no, they're serious.
Well, listen. Every team needs a Brer who's like, he wants the ball. He's selfish. He's bro. You can't have everyone like when they come and like, bro. I can't explain. Like, in high pressure moment, they look say, you know what? Fuck it. I want to pass the ball. I want to square the ball. I'm too shook to take this shot on. I'm too shook to drive at this player in the 90th minute. I'm too shook to do this. They need a Brer who's got arrogance, who's cocky, and he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll do it on my ones. I'm not saying he's gonna be Arsenal's star man and starting, but you need that kind of play in your team, bro. Bro, all these Brers like Martinelli and Trossard who are always looking for the fucking pass, bro. You don't want a team full of that as attackers. Bro, attackers need flair. They need to be a bit like carefree, selfish. This is what you want from your attackers. Not all of them, but you need one or two of those players in your team. That's what we lack, bro. We lack now. You don't agree?
No, I'm not mad at that opinion. I agree with a lot of what you just said. I'm not mad at that.
50 million?
But I just 50 million. I don't think Madueke is a solution to Arsenal's issues on the left.
Yeah, maybe. But maybe that's for what you're looking for. Maybe that's probably the cheapest option based on having Prem experience, and he's showing that he's kind of done it.
Yeah, fair enough. And he's
Go on, guys, sorry.
But I was going to say, man, if we... Bro, they know that meme, yeah, where that lady is eating the salad and she's smiling and she's pretending like she's having a wonderful time, bro. I feel like we'll do that for every single signing, bro. Christian Norgard, I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what? He's gonna raise the floor of the team. Then after Gyökeres, bro, who, let's be 100% honest, bro. When you watch this guy play football, as much as like people getting excited about him now, yeah, bro. Arteta's been in charge for 2,026 days as of today, yeah, and we're going into the 2026 campaign with, like, bro, I just can't believe this is what it's leading up to, bro. I know there's still a long way to go the summer, yeah, but Gyökeres and Madueke and Saka, brother, what is going on, bro? I don't even understand. I'm watching fucking Kai Havertz coming back looking like Hulk Hogan. Yeah, he's been on a bloody cycle. The rest of I don't even know what's going on, bro. I don't know. I think these guys have lost the plot. If they don't get some big names, yeah, if they don't get a statement signing, bro, chuck this season in the trash and sell all these guys. I didn't want sacking is too good for Arteta, bro. I want this guy in Azkaban, bro. I want him in prison for life for what he's put us through with all these phases, phase 10, phase 15. I'm sick and tired of it, bro. I haven't even got the emotion to get truly angry about it. And I know Booty's the same, bro, because when this headline came in, people were just like, it's like you're in the 12th round and you're watching your opponent doing press-ups in between the round, bro. You're like, you haven't got the energy to even like take this on, bro. It's just ridiculous, bro. I can't believe what we're doing. I can't believe this is happening. I don't even want to talk about Arsenal anymore, bro.
Yeah. Let's move on.
So let's talk about Man United instead. Well, I mean, Cunha's over the line. That's a pretty good signing, I think, personally, man. I don't know what you guys. How do you guys feel about the Cunha signing? Obviously, quick. He's in the building ASAP. You know that makes for a change. I imagine for both of our clubs to see a signing coming in early doors. But Hus, man, firstly, we'll start off with you here. Cunha, yay or nay?
Yeah, yay. It's a yay signing. Just a shame it's the only signing. That's all. At this stage, but I just need to be more patient. But nothing.
Do you think Mbeumo will get done?
Yeah, I do. And you know what I think? I think we'll end up paying exactly what Brentford asked from us from the first negotiation. We'll end up paying the 65 they want.
The 65 they want, yeah.
In typical United. Yeah. Bro, initially, before the window opened, they only wanted 50. And Newcastle had pre-agreed that number with them before the season ended. And then obviously United came calling, so they raised the price as you do. And then we just kept fucking around with our add-ons, just little few millions here and there. And now they're like, yeah, we want 65. And we'll pay it. Because that is the true United way, to spend 6 weeks of negotiations just to overpay, to pay what they wanted. We'll do it.
But let's be honest, yeah, the striker piece still needs to get answered. Obviously, Delap's not there. Gyökeres doesn't seem to be happening. Although I still think that one, there's still potential. I think the striker debate is not fully settled. But those two is your new wingers. I think once again it's more about outgoings, bro, for you guys, man. I think if you guys get rid of Anthony, Sancho, Rashford, and all these. That's like £1 million a week in wages on like 5 players who are already isolated from the team, which is an insane amount of money to just have like just dead weight on the club. Yeah. I think it's a good. I think that's more important than anything else.
But I can't believe. Sorry, on the topic of strikers, I can't believe Galatasaray is signing Osimhen.
That's insane, bro. I saw that.
And he wants to go. Like
I wanted Osimhen at United, but now he's wanting to go Galatasaray. I don't fucking rate him one.
Bro, do you know how much he's asking for?
Yeah, he's on big money, bro.
He wants 425 racks a week.
Yeah. But nobody can afford to have, even in the Premier League, nobody can afford to have a player flop and be on those wages, bro. Let alone, the demographic.
United can. We can afford fucking squad of it.
You know a Nigerian guy on a 5-year deal, bro, who's a total bust who won't budge off 450 bro. That's a disaster, bro. I can imagine being in the negotiation and hearing that and just going, you know what, bro, our reputations will be irretrievable, bro, if this one does not work out. And that gamble alone, the Turkish guys, yeah, they're calm, bro, because where's he gonna go? You know what I'm saying? He's gonna end up being when you're in Turkey, bro. You're in Turkey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, Galatasaray is not a bad club to be at, like in terms of like the fans and the stadium and this, that, the other. Obviously, the competition's a bit of a joke thing, yeah. But bro, I just think he's just priced himself well out of anybody sensible wanting to splurge that kind of cash, man. So, but then who's left? I personally, I think if Juventus cut ties with Vlahovic, which seems likely, yeah. I can smell Carrington. I can smell United way. I can smell it.
No fucking way, bro. That's a riot. That's a riot happening, bro. If we get him, bro.
Well, who would you go for if you can't get what's it called? If Gyökeres ends up at Arsenal?
Well, I'm not looking at I'm looking at who we should be going for now, bro. Not if everything falls into place for other clubs and we're left with the final fucking options on the table, bro.
Yeah, but in the position that you're in, that's what
But we should be chatting to. Go on.
That's the real case scenario, like, because obviously someone like Gyökeres, 27 years of age, yeah, bro, he's not gonna. His first choice isn't gonna be coming to Man United, like, with all due respect, bro.
But we should have been chatting to Osimhen already, bro.
But
We should be getting that one over the line now, bro.
425 racks a week, that's not happening, bro.
Nah, he'll tell him chill, bro.
He won't. He's not, bro.
No, he didn't. We tried, bro. He outpriced himself, like I really said, man.
Chelsea tried last year as well. Chelsea tried.
Yeah.
So many. But when Chelsea say you're silly, when Chelsea say your demands are silly, bro, you just have to be like, look, if it's not like, if they're not doing it, bro, there's no way we can even remotely entertain someone like that. Who else is though? Like, do you have anybody else in mind? Obviously, the lap's gone. Gyökeres on the fence. Who else?
Like, bro, it's tough, innit? Maybe to take a gamble on Kolo Muani.
Issa, would you take Nicholas Jackson on loan?
Fuck no, bro. Hell no. Nicholas Jackson's the worst striker in the Prem, bro.
No way. Come on, man. I think, I think Mbeumo, Jackson, and Cunha, is like, if you're a banner era club here, which is where you guys are currently at, that is as good as it will get for you, bro. That is an unreal front three for a banner era club. Bro. At the worst case scenario, you'll have a very, very fun time watching your team next season, bro. Just the chaos, the pace, the transitions. Compared to what you have right now, you actually have some speed, you have some transition threat, you have something going for you, bro.
But it's not only that though. You know what it is? Man, them always just think, striker is like, that's what's gonna get us goals. That's the goals, yeah. Bro, when we did the episode about what Man United needs most, I said forwards. Bro, and forget striker, bro. Forget that, yeah. They're on the precipice in terms of when Mbeumo comes into play. Bro, one guy at Wolves got, what was it, 16? And the other guy got 20, bro. Bro, what did flipping Garnacho and Ahmad get last year, the starting two wingers? Bro, just from that alone, bro, you're jumping up at least 8 places, bro, in the league, yeah?
No, but I know.
I think... forwards, bro. And to improve on Højlund, you got to get a guy that scores more than 6 goals, bro. You're not asking for much, bro. Like, I'm telling you, it's not an impossible job, bro. Like, if you get someone... go on.
And Mbeumo's numbers, are dropping down. He's not bringing us up. His numbers are dropping down when he comes to United. That's what's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the style of play, though, bro.
Okay, say he drops from 20 to 13. That's worst case scenario, in my opinion.
No, that's best case scenario.
Okay, I don't think that's best case scenario. I think he'll get double digits at least. Bro, that's not like it's a major improvement from where you're at, bro. Like, it's not impossible to improve Man United. You lot are sniffing, like, putting your nose up on players like your fucking prime 08 Man United, bro. You're trying to get back into the top 6, and hopefully, if everything goes well, you get into the top 5 and crack into the Champions League. You can't be saying Nicholas Jackson, that's dead. Or only want Osimhen. Or bro, Watkins, that's dead. Like these guys for the right price, right deal, bro. You lot should be begging them, bro. I can't lie to you, especially with what's out there, what's available out there, bro. So just because they're dead, what you're gonna stick with Hoyland?
No, listen, I think our major improvements, the first place we need to be targeting is a player who's scoring 1 goal a season, bro. As our 9. Our 9, that's the first place we improve. And, bro, Watkins, yeah? I'm not mad at that Watkins signing. If we can sign Watkins, I'm not mad at that at all.
What, a 60 mil?
Nah, listen, when it comes to figures, I take a step back in it. I'm not involved in the figures. But if you're telling me we're bringing Watkins to United, I'll be like, yeah, run it.
The figures
That's
are the
what
most
they want, by the way.
important
They
thing in
want
that deal,
60,
bro. The figures are the most important thing in that deal. He's 29 years old. He's dropping off. The pace ain't where it used to be. They wanted to shift him in
And
January.
Villa are desperate for money. Villa
Yeah, they
are
want-
so desperate for money right now.
But
Yeah,
we can do a trade with Rashford, innit?
Well, I'm not sure if anybody wants Rashford, bruv.
Yeah, it's those wages Rashford's are on is just insane, bro. It's like
Was it
But
free? Was it
I'd
350
rather-
or something?
I'd rather put 60 mil. I'd rather put 60 mil on a Watkins than put fucking 40 mil on another position we don't need and then end up putting fucking 20 mil on a centre forward who no one fucking knows who he is.
No, about 40 mil on a proper defense midfielder. So your defense midfielders this season are, as it stands, still Casemiro and Ugarte.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a listen,
And Bruno will play there as well.
and Bruno, bro. These are
Wait,
three guys.
Like that left wing back we signed though, he looks hard, bruv, from what I'm seeing.
Which one?
Diego
Dogu.
Leon.
What's his name?
No, we signed a 17-year-old Diego Leon. Or
He
whatever
looks
his name is.
he looks cold, bruv. He looks absolutely. I think he's ready to
Bro, he's
start.
still raw though.
Fuck that, bruv. We're all aware, bruv. Who's he competing with?
Do you know what I rate about him? He said in his interview when he joined, he was like, "Oh, people are expecting me to go out on loan. I'm going to show I'm going to show Amarim that I'm here to stay and there's a spot for me in the starting 11." I rate that talk for him. It's kind of cute.
He needs to show us though.
Yeah, exactly.
I know we what's it called? We usually don't rate this club and we don't like talking about them, yeah. But since they've changed their manager, who I think is a good 30 manager, yeah, and the moves they're making, and I think, bro, Spurs are quietly going about their business, but Kudus, maybe Wissa to improve on Son, and mainly the manager, bro, there could be a problem next year, man. I know for sure. The last couple of years, we've gotten I think 6 points off them, home and away, and I know that ain't gonna be the case this year. Because, bro, I think they're gonna be somewhat of a serious outfit this year.
You know what, man? I'm a big fan of Thomas Frank. I think he's the guy that Man United should have gotten before they got Amarim. I said that on this podcast. But the truth of the matter is, I ain't seen anything like that's gonna really kind of shock me yet. I mean, okay, Kudus is good, but I mean, last season he was very, very hot and cold. He's quite a streaky player. I think tactically, Thomas Frank is a good manager, but I mean, now he's going to have to play into being at the, quote unquote, bigger club and have to be a lot more front foot. He's not really a defensive manager, so I can't really see. I can see them doing a hell of a lot better this season. I can see them definitely finishing closer to the European spot, if not in the European spot. But at the same time, bruv, like,
they got champs, innit?
Yeah, they got Champions League, bro.
Oh dear, they're fucked. I forgot they got champs, bro. Their squad needs to improve.
They got champs.
The what's it called? The personnel, bro.
Bro, they've signed one guy so far, right? This is just rumors, but they've signed one guy thus far. Son, another year on, they've lingered on him.
Yeah, I'm bugging, bro. I forgot they had champs, bro. I thought they were just.
I did too, to be honest, bro.
Huh?
Bro, I did too, man.
They're in for a rude awakening in the Super Cup in like 3 weeks' time when they play against PSG, bro, and they get the brakes beaten off them, and then snap back to reality They're going to do a couple last minute scrambles. I doubt they get Wissa. I think it's either Wissa or Mbeumo, and Man United are definitely going to get Mbeumo, in my opinion. So, well, I don't know what Brentford are even doing though. I don't understand. They lost Norgard. They're shifting Mbeumo. They're considering selling Wissa.
They're getting ready for relegation, bro.
Yeah, but it just doesn't
And
make
their
any
new
sense.
kit. Have you seen their new kit? It screams championship.
All right, but you know what? Yeah, we've talking about. One thing I think we need to speak about is definitely Chelsea, bro, because obviously Club World Cup. Today's Paris versus Real Madrid as well. By the way, PSG versus Real Madrid. Chelsea. I know. Obviously, they beat up a hell of a lot of scrubs on the way to get to the final, but that's the draw in it. And bro, like Hussey mentioned earlier on, João Pedro, bro, those 2 goals yesterday. I don't know, man. What's your thoughts,
Bro, I'll let someone else go first, man, because you can't really look at the Conference League or this Club World Cup without looking at the teams that they've played. I mean, fair enough, they've got the job done. Fair enough, they've made their way to the final, but making their way to the final, and then what, they go home and they will have what? When's their preseason going to be?
No idea, man.
Like we're going to be mid-July by the time the final takes place, right? So what, they're going to get an extended summer, maybe 2-3 weeks to come back, lock back in. Then you're going to have a bloody Epstein Islands boatload full of kids show up at the door. You have 57 Brazilian children show up at the door. You have to learn. They're gonna have to learn each other's names. They're gonna have to put them out in fucking refugee camps in Cobham, house them. You know, none of them are gonna speak the language. Everyone's gonna be speaking bloody, that cab English, bruv. Oh, too much hot today. That's gonna be the kind of chat that's gonna be going. There's gonna be no team chemistry. That's what it is. These guys play. It's like they play it like a crypto trader holding shit coins, bruv. You know what I'm saying? They just bought a dildo coin from Brazil for 60 million. It might go to the moon. It might not, you know. But they know in the back of their minds that however tits up it goes, they're going to be able to get 100% profit margin by selling it to Mikel Arteta, bruv. What needs to be done really, bruv, is like the Epstein investigation. There needs to be an investigation as to why every single time these guys are in a financial difficulty, fair play, this, that, the other, that the Cronkies roll up with a truckload of cash to another group of Americans, bro. I'm not even interested in the sport anymore. I'm interested in what goes on in these boardrooms, bruv. So with Chelsea, they signed João Pedro, they signed Delap. They got that Esteval kid who looks pretty good from the limited footage I've seen of him.
And Gittins.
But by the way, Gittins once again, that will take me straight back to the money laundering conversation. I don't know what's going on, bro. How did we not get money for Nicolas Pepe, bro? That's what I think to myself. I go, how do we not get 100 million for Nicolas Pepe? He got like 13 goals in a season, and these guys they bought Noni Madueke 2.5 years ago for 28 million, whatever. He's now selling him for 60 million, bro, and he's been dog shit, bro. He's posted more Instagram reels in a week than he's scored goals in his career, and they're about to turn a 100% markup on him, bro. So listen, man, the transfer window, the overarching theme so far for me has been, I don't think it's ever been this poor. The quality of talent versus the prices they're going for, I don't think it's ever been this shit. Like some of the figures that are being floated about for guys you've never even heard of is absolutely brazy, bro. But I don't know, man. I think Chelsea are gonna have a tough time. But I mean, yeah, that's my 2 cents on it, man. What do you boys think?
I don't know, man. I always think it's too soon to just make predictions. But I think what they're trying to do is just solidify that top 4 again. Get that Champions League football, etc. So I think I don't know, man. I think I'd be happy as a Chelsea fan with the current business. I don't rate Gittins per se. But like the movement, like this didn't work, Sancho didn't work. All right, flog him off, go and try something new. Bro, I wish my club would do things like that. Unfortunately, we still got players like Lindelof on the fucking wage bill. So I don't know, man. Like it's like trial and error, and why not? Do you know what I mean? They've got
Lindelof's
an
gone.
unlimited budget.
Lindelof's gone.
Yeah, I know. Finally, yeah, bro. Finally, bro. Because you didn't hold us to ransom anymore, bro.
Brother, I can tell you 10 players who should have gone before Lindelof.
Oh,
That's
this
a
guy.
combo for another time.
Like Lindelof. You know what?
My bad.
Do you know what Chelsea are though? They're the opposite of Arsenal, in the sense that, bruv, they only signed forwards. Their weak point last year was their defense. Defensively, I know it got better towards the end of the season, but they still need another centre back. Don't get it twisted, because Fofana's, bro, he's proved to be a bust. He's always injured. When he does play, he's not that great. They prefer Chalobah over him. And bro, you want to start Chalobah for 38 games next season? Let's see how that goes. Alongside Colwell, by the way. Their keeper, bro, that keeper's trash.
Yeah,
They need to go find another keeper. Kukurea is good. He had a good season last year. Right back, Gusto, good. James is all right. Yeah, he's come back. He's obviously 30. If he can hold up. But bro, they need a couple of centre backs, in my opinion, and 30 centre backs, not just makeshift centre backs. And they also need a 30 goalkeeper, bro. And Mike Magnon is not gonna cut it, bro, because that guy is not what he used to be, bro. And
I think that's off the table.
Yeah,
I think that's completely off the table.
Well, they need to sign, bro. No matter what they do, if you have Sanchez in goal, I will not take you seriously as a football club, bro.
That's why I'm in disbelief that we're walking into the new season, briefing the media that we're happy with Onana, Amarin believes in Onana, Onana. Bro, I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe that is the first thing. When we were talking about strikers, I was just thinking about Onana the whole time. I'm like, what about the bread in between the six?
No. He's last priority for us.
Lost.
He's literally lost, bro. I'm telling you now. Lost.
I think he's already cost you about 60 or 70 million in prize money in the time that he's been there. Was he been there for 2 seasons now? 1 season? How long has he been there for?
2 seasons.
2 seasons. Unreal,
2 seasons
bro.
Too many, bro.
Unreal. Yes, unreal, bro. I mean, the only thing that's made him look good, brother, is that you guys had.
Has he got mute for anyone else?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. Onana.
But we need Baleba, bro.
Yeah, bro. But bro, Hussey's not gonna like this though. Bruno.
Wait, hold on.
Bruno.
We send Mainu that way. We bring in Baleba.
Why would they do that?
Why would who do that?
Why would Brighton take that?
I
Take
agree,
that from
I agree. That's we're gonna have to put a nice bit of peas on top.
Yeah, all of the piece and the main.
But listen, hold on. Wait, one more question. Calvert-Lewin is a free agent.
Yeah.
And
Paris Fashion Week is coming up.
Backup striker.
Get him in a nice dress. Stick him on a runway.
Oh, bro, be serious.
I'm being deadly serious, bro. Which one?
For Arsenal, for United here.
Say that again.
Both, bruv. And obviously worse for Arsenal because we're not fucking winning no fucking Premier League with Calvert-Lewin, bro.
Wait, he is not a bad.
Okay.
Wait, one second.
Since you're on the banter thing, one club finished 15th and there's a relegation battle. There's no club that he would suit more than that shit show of a club, bro.
But I'll take him.
You take him.
I'll take him as a backup striker. 100%. If we sign a striker, I'll take Calvert-Lewin as well. Bro, he's good in the air. He knows the Prem. He has.
Bro, he's good in the air. The only place he's good in the air, bro, is on a plane away from this country, bro. He needs to get the hell out of here, man. Oh my, good in the air, bro.
You man, should be looking into him.
Oh, piss
Instead of
off.
playing Marino up top. I'm
bro,
telling you now.
Marino outbagged him. Marino scored more than
Stop it. Different clubs, bro. Different clubs.
In like quarter of the games he played up
Different
top,
clubs, bro. Different clubs.
I think they tried to charge us like 60 or 70 million when he was that Carlo Ancelotti season, bro. They were trying to charge money, bro. And now look at him, bro. He had to open his handbag and put all his belongings inside and get in a whip and bounce, bro. So
Wait, if you sign Gyökeres and then also sign Calvert-Lewin also as a backup striker, are you not going to be over the moon?
No, bro. I'm gonna go to them. I'm gonna be supporting another team, bro. I think that would be the straw that broke. I think that would be the straw that broke the camel's back, bro. I think I would finally abandon this club, bro, for good. And I'm already close to be perfectly honest with you on just sitting on the sidelines and watching the occasional game. Not even like really following the sport, just the occasional game, bro. Just watching. Oh yeah, this and this are playing, and that's it, bro. That's how close I am right now. You know what I'm saying? So, bruv, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I wish they would. I wish they would try, bro. I wish they'd try something like that. Ronnie Madueke has got me tipping over the edge, and he is like not even in the same league as my man. But bruv, yeah, let's keep moving. And by the way, my mic off while I'm talking about Onana, bruv. Yeah, 2 seasons you said.
Yeah,
that is unreal, bro. I think the only thing that keeps him in the job is that you guys had that Turkish ice cream man, bro, as his backup. He was doing this with the ball. Do you know when they do the ice cream? Yeah, and they do that. But he was doing that with the football, bro. Absolutely insane. What's that? Go and read out for us,
bro. You know the striker that you said that they should get instead of Moise Kean, the Retegui guy.
Yeah,
he just went to Saudi for 67 million euros.
There we go. And he probably went to some absolutely you never heard of them. You couldn't place him on the map team, right?
It was Aubameyang's team. He's the replacement for Aubameyang. Qadisa.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Listen, I hope the money's worth it, bro. I hope the money's worth it because when you go outside of a square mile of Riyadh, yeah, it's just they don't even take cash payments, bro.
that team.
It's just Ali bin Flip Flop Limited, bro. There's all the shops that you just see, bro. It's just absolute shanty towns, bro. So good luck to him and hope he enjoys the peas, bro. Ask for it in cash. That's what I would do.
I can't like that team you named is in Dammam, and it's the shittest place on this planet, bro.
Yeah, bro,
it's so bad, bro. It's so bad.
You know what it's like? Yeah, in my role, I sent some people to do an event there, bro. And it's like, do you know in the Dark Knight Rises? Yeah, do you know that prison they keep Bane in, which is like a massive hole underground, bro? That's what he's going to. 67 M's, 400 bags, bro. You're gonna be spending half that money trying to get out of the place, bro. So enjoy the peace, bro, and we'll see your highlights never. But yeah, that's interesting, bro. Because there were a few options there to get as a striker. Speaking of strikers, I think Napoli are going to replace Osimhen with Darwin Núñez by the sounds of things. I'm surprised it's going ahead. Obviously, with the sad news that happened last week. Was it this week or was it last week? Yeah, recovered. Yeah, last week. Yeah, with this, I'm surprised they're looking to get rid of another. Well, we'll cut that bit out. But yeah, I'm surprised they're looking to shift him on, bruv.
Yeah. I think they're probably gonna if they sell him, they're gonna probably need another 2 strikers, isn't it?
Yeah, man. I mean, just practically speaking, I'm not even trying to mock it or anything, bro. How old is Mo Salah? Is that 33 now?
Yeah.
Are they not getting that Etiquette guy?
No, that's the rumors, isn't it? But if they get him, they need another striker as well because they lost Jota, like obviously passed away, and then there's Núñez.
What I'm saying is Rashford's available.
No, bro. The team have already gone through an unbearable loss, bro. I'm not sure they want to put them through anything of that kind of magnitude by doing something like this, bro. Where you go, Booty man? Anyways, I personally think with the Klopp being the director of football of Red Bull, that the reason why they've shagged the whole Sesko deal, brother, is that they're going to pull some sort of shenanigans and Sesko's going to end up at Liverpool. That's been my prediction, bro. The whole way through these negotiations, man. I think he's going to give him a cut price deal, mates rates, And I think Sesko's going to end up at Liverpool, bruv, to replace Nunes if he does go.
Makes sense.
But yeah, man. I'm sure there's more headlines. Guys, please do hit the subscribe, follow button, write some comments on what you think we should discuss next. We will try and keep this up a bit more frequently over the summer. Who's traveling? Has anybody got any hollybobs planned?
Nope.
Yeah, I'll be
What's where you
traveling, so quite a lot.
Okay.
I've got a lot of trips to the Middle East this summer, to be honest. So back and forth.
Just trying to
Summer.
sell all the deadwood to Saudi. And
Yeah, yeah.
No, but I'll be in Dubai next month, and later on in the year I will be in Qatar, Oman, and Jordan, Amman.
Woo! Jet setter. Well, inshallah khair. And yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe. We'll try and do some TikToks and all that other stuff, and we're currently working on a content strategy plan for the upcoming season to be a bit more regimented in our posting, so we can hopefully one day enjoy some delicious YouTube money. Obviously, we have to clean up the language and polish up some of the topics that we talk about, which we only really do because, you know, we do this for the love of the game at the moment. But as soon as some shekels get involved, we'll be we'll be as corporate as they come. But thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it, and keep it locked.
Peace.
Peace.